The Washington metropolitan area is living and experiences the Cicada mania. And here today I'm with Chef Elise Harris. She's not just a chef, she's a TV personality, she's a fitness and also a nutrition coach. Chef, thank you so much for this opportunity. How are you?
It's good to see you. I'm good. How are you?
Well, this is the Cicada mania, and I cannot believe I see so many cicadas in so many dishes. So we're ready. We're gonna learn today how to prepare what? What is the main dish that we're gonna cook today?
So today I'm gonna teach you how to make flatbread with Gorgonzola cheese, caramelized onions, balsamic drizzle, and of course the star of the show, cicadas. It's cool because only every 17 years, and instead of thinking of them as a pest, think of them as a food, right? Because they're super protein rich. They're super healthy for you.
I cannot believe that. What are the beneficial nutrition aspect of cicada? Because we see it, they are nosy and they are everywhere, as you said. Every 17 years we have this opportunity. So what is the benefit to eat it?
So they have a whopping 43 grams of protein per serving for one. Compare that to a serving of beef that's high in fat. These are super low in fat. Only 5 grams of fat per serving and 129 calories.
Oh my goodness, you see, you can try it. It's healthy, it's good, and it's every 17 years, so why not? And I know so many dishes here. I can see that you have some sweet, some also tacos. So we're gonna go over all dishes that you prepared today, but let's start cooking our flatbread cicada pizza.
Okay.
So let's start it. And also, while we're cooking, I wanna chat with you about your experience, being a TV star, as a chef. So let's start.
All right, let's go. So the first thing you want to do is caramelize your onions. I'm going to bring them over here to our pan. Turn it on over medium-high heat. You want to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there.
Okay.
And this is Vidalia sweet onions. So we'll get a nice little caramelization going with those. So you'll add those to the pan. And let those saute. While they're sauteing, we can also add our cheese to the flatbread. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some low-fat mozzarella. Right here I have some whole grain naan bread. Super easy, super nutritious as well. So we add our mozzarella.
Let me ask you something. So how you find all these cicadas? You go to the backyard and just grab it with your kids, and it's like a fun activity to do? Or so how people can grab all the cicadas from the backyard?
Literally, we went outside and grabbed them. I know they like wooded areas more so than they do like the suburban areas. And then the preparation of them is simple. Like you want to put them in the freezer first of all because you want to make sure that they're humanely prepared, and putting them in the freezer slows down their heart rate. And so then the next step I like to do is blanch them. And then what I found just about trial and error is that I really like them crunchy, and the best way to get them super crunchy is to freeze dry them.
Tell us about a little bit of your career as a chef. We have seen you in Hell's Kitchen. So tell us how he's dealing with Chef Ramsay. That is tough.
He's good.
How was that experience for you?
It was a unique experience. I feel that it was a great opportunity for growth and to know like really what I want to do with my career and what I don't want to do with my career. And while I love cooking for Chef Ramsay, I really love what I do now, which is healthy gourmet food and helping my clients achieve their goals. But it was a unique experience. It's literally hell, girl.
So how you combine those?
So it's simple. You cannot have fitness without food. And it's funny that all my life I've been a chef, but I recently got into fitness within the last 10 years, and I realized how important nutrition was to reaching any fitness goal. You can work out 7 days a week, twice a day. If your nutrition is not on point, you are not going to see those results. And so I've become really passionate about flipping your favorite comfort foods into healthier versions, right? Because no one wants to be bored on a diet, right? That's hard to stick to. And so I've really learned how to make a variety of gourmet foods healthy for you, like tacos and bruschetta and things that you can enjoy and still be within your macro range.
And also you do these muscle meals?
Yes.
How that works? How is a muscle meal?
Okay, so my meals give you muscle, basically.
I can tell. I want to try that to have your arms.
Yeah, so
tell me how that works.
So we work with the science of numbers to customize your nutrition for you. So I do the InBody scan. The InBody scan tells me how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, how much water, bone density, all these numbers. And then I take all of those into account when I create your formula and your personalized nutrition for you.
That's amazing. Challenges that you have been facing in your career. What are the most challenges that you have to deal with?
I'd say the most challenges is just, you get to a point of maturity where you're not afraid to just be who you are and not try to fit inside that box of what people think a chef should be like, right? There's always that idea in mind of what a female chef should be, and I've never fit that mold, and so I'm confident in what I do and who I've become and the evolution of Elise Harris, and so I think that was the challenge for me early on in my career, was trying to be accepted, right? You want to be accepted in the industry that you're in, but you clearly notice you stand out, and a lot of other people notice that you're not like everyone else. And so, at this point in my career, it's kind of like I've evolved into who I was really created to be and what I'm super passionate about. I love cooking, but I really love cooking with a purpose.
And I can tell you love cooking and you be very creative.
Yes.
In this time of the year. This is particular season of cicadas. So how you create all these dishes? How you create, like, I cannot believe it, even cupcakes with cicada. So how you create all these dishes?
I don't know. I think that's what I was always drawn to being a chef, is the freedom of expression, right? And creating these different dishes. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to eat a cicada, how would I want to eat it? You know, it ain't going to be on pasta. I'm going to tell you that now, right? Because you want that texture. And so I found through trial and error that the best way to consume the cicadas are crunchy as possible, seasoned as possible, right? And so the tacos, who doesn't love a good taco? Everyone loves tacos. And so these are my healthy version of tacos. Or whole grain wrap. They have like lots of fresh seasonal ingredients on it: tomatoes, green onions, cilantro. And then I made it healthier by, instead of using sour cream, I used Greek yogurt and spiced that up. And then the cicadas we sauteed with like a lot of different spices: chipotle pepper, adobe, coriander, and of course spice, right? Jalapenos and a spiced lime. That's our entree dish. And then I was like, okay, an appetizer, right? You gotta be creative. And so I was like, who doesn't like bruschetta? And I feel like they really complement each other, because the crostini is very crunchy, get the cicadas nice and crunchy, and then you have the flavor profiles with the roasted garlic and the freshness of the tomato, right? Because tomatoes are seasonal and they are so good in season right now.
So the pizza that we're gonna try soon, and
then I was like, who doesn't love dessert, right? And like, dark chocolate covered cicadas with edible golden fleur de sal. It's like, yes. And then if you're thinking of a creative, yes, right? Your mouth is watering right now.
I know.
And then like, if you want to, make it fun, where the holidays are upon us, the 4th of July and all that, little festive cupcakes, right? And then you put the little chocolate covered cicada on top. Don't ask me how I thought of all these, okay? They just came to my mind.
To be honest, those are easy because you cannot even barely see, but like I can see this one, the appetizers, that you can even see the eyes. I was
you can see the eyes, the wings and all that. They looking for you.
I know. The good thing is what you told me, that they are nutritious, they are, low fat, a lot of protein, that is hard to believe as well.
Right, muscle building. And think about this, the meat shortage, right? And malnutrition going on all over the world. We have an abundance of cicadas. That is something that it could be solved with just a little bit of creativity, right?
This is ready?
Almost. Okay. We're caramelizing.
What's next? So
once you get them nice and you caramelizing them, you're gonna add them to your pizza. Just like so. And then they will finish caramelizing and cooking in the oven, but you just want to get the process started, just like that. We have a little herbs here. We're gonna add some fresh thyme. Just like that. Yummy, yummy, yum.
It smells so good and everything is fresh and nice. So I think I'm gonna try this at home.
Okay, yeah. She said she got plenty of cicadas in the driveway.
I'm inspired by you, Chef. I'm inspired.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna pop this in the oven for a few minutes. Again, we have our part skim mozzarella cheese. We have a little bit of mild gorgonzola. We use the Vidalia onion, sauteed in an olive oil bit, get the caramelization process going. And then we're gonna put the cicadas on last. We're gonna pop this in the oven.
Okay.
On 350, and you're gonna wanna let that brown.
Okay.
And when it comes out, we'll drizzle a little balsamic on it. We have some fresh watercress here because I'm all about the seasonal fresh ingredients. And while that's cooking, you should try a dark chocolate covered cicada. It's your time,
That's the dessert. That's the dessert. That's the dessert after, I promise.
Smells good in here, right? I think our pizza's just about ready.
Smells delicious. I can't wait to try our cicada pizza style.
Yum, yum, yum. There we go. So it's all crispy and crunchy. We're gonna finish that up, adding a little bit of balsamic drizzle. Just like so. And then of course, we can't forget our cicadas. Freeze-dried, seasoned with a little bit of paprika.
I was gonna ask you that. I think the season is the key as well
It
when
really
you cook
is.
cicadas. So what kind of season do you recommend when you put it on?
So I like more seasonings the better. That's why I feature tacos, because you can put chipotle pepper and cumin and coriander and smoked paprika. And then when I freeze dried these for our pizza, I used a little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of salt and pepper. And again, the freeze drying process is what gets them super crunchy.
Perfect.
Cut that up. And then we'll add some fresh watercress to it for some freshness. I know, super fancy, right?
It looks fantastic.
It doesn't even look like it's bugs, does it?
That's why you are a professional chef, and we are so glad and thrilled to be with you today, learning so many dishes about cicadas. So
And
even
there you go.
presentation is important.
It is.
Even with bugs, presentation is important.
Right.
Are you gonna join me on this?
I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet, girl.
That's not fair. Chef, that's not fair. But looks, presentation looks very good. Smells delicious. I'm not gonna lie.
So all those fresh herbs and stuff.
Yes, and let's see how it tastes, the cicada. So this is the moment of truth.
Look at that cheese.
I have to tell you, it's crunchy, it's good, it's nutrition, I like it. It tastes very, very
good. It's not in your mind what you thought it was going to taste like.
It's not. You just feel like a little crunchy things, but it's tasty. I think all the cheese and the onions helps a lot.
Yeah.
But then we have to try the dessert, right?
Yes.
Are you in with me there, or?
I'm on a diet, but.
That's a good excuse. I'm on a diet. Okay.
Chocolate, dark chocolate covered, fleur de sal, and edible gold.
Okay. So presentation as well, beautiful, perfect for the holidays. So this is dessert. Very, very good. Bob and Nick, you have to try behind cameras as well of these dishes. I'm gonna take pictures. Thank you so much, Chef, for this opportunity, for inviting us to your place, for showing us how many dishes, how creative we can be with cicadas. Really, it tastes good. It's not that bad as people think. I know it's hard to think when you see bugs and they are so noisy and everywhere right now that you can eat them. But yes, you can eat them and taste delicious. Chef, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for having me.